Hello, brave, wonder-filled soul friends. Hope you're all doing well. I'm just taking a little breather break. We went for an hour walk, did an hour of Kundalini yoga, and cooked a nice vegetarian breakfast with a bunch of veggies and some eggs, and harnessing these daily rituals to sustain our growth and healing transformation, and really just cultivating a consciousness that feels good to live in for the first time in my life. Or our lives, I should say. So we're taking this little break, and we just wrote a 25-page workbook for the first month of a group coaching program we're creating. It's super magical. Stay tuned. And so we're taking this little break, and we decided to play guitar, and we learned a new song. So it's a little rough, but we wanted to share it with you guys. And not because we're like the most magical musicians in the world or anything, but because the song has a hidden meaning message behind it. So the song is I Won't Give Up by Jason Mraz. And for me personally, it has its own significance because this was a song that was involved in a very serious relationship many years ago, and it stuck within my consciousness because of the way the attachments had developed, and dissociative identity disorder kind of neurobiological specifics. But anyway, so this song always kind of had this resonation within my consciousness because of the emotional attachments and stuff. And so last year we started to sing it to ourselves, trying to rewrite the memory so that all of the attachments we felt towards other people could be reclaimed and sewn inside of myself, growing the ability for secure internal attachment, something that our consciousness never developed on its own. And so this song is all about just like appreciating the beauty of a consciousnness and committing to a consciousness, and no matter what life brings, staying true to the love of for this consciousness, and just like appreciating the beauty of life, and through and with a consciousness, and dedicating to this path, and just like rallying what we have to offer, and all this stuff. And the style it's written, it's a love song from one person to another person. But we can take concepts like this, winking at myself, we can take concepts like this and redirect the intention inward towards our own inner being. And so instead of this being me singing, projecting the sensations towards another human being, it's me singing from my conscious awareness, projecting it inwards towards my inner being, where my subconscious parts live. And so we started doing this practice about a year ago, and we would sing this song, playing it in our headphones so that we could feel the vibrations of our voice, but hear the music of like the actual song with like Jason Mraz singing. And it was a process of being present with the memory through the stimulation of the music, and then creating sensations to help reprogram that by singing it with a redirected intention. And so we started doing that, and things have come full circle. And I just randomly started singing this song during our mirror meditation as we were taking a break from our, consultants of consciousness stuff. And so, here, let me just, like this little thing that keeps popping up and distracting my parts. Advertisements, right? So anyway, so we were doing our mirror meditation, and I just randomly started singing this song, and it revealed process of integration. And integration has nothing to do with pushing parts together. Like from one perspective, like, whatever, but like it's truly about growing neural pathways in our brain so that our brain and our body can communicate better. And that helps parts. But it doesn't have to make parts change who they are. it might help them heal and experience life a little bit differently with less traumatic stress impacting things and a little bit more connection with each other. But integration is really just growing things so that there's more connections in our brain and our body so that things can flow a little more optimally. That's really what integration is about. And so as we were doing this mirror meditation, and we just automatically started singing this song that I haven't listened to in a really long time. It's been many months, if not a year. I don't remember the last time. Like, I don't even remember the last time I listened to it. And so I just randomly started singing it, and I could tell that things were coming full circle as parts were present with these sensations. And when I started to sing it, it was automatically towards my parts. I didn't have to like really think about it and like try to not observe these memories of this song being connected with some other person. The automatic sensation was me singing it to me, my conscious awareness, conscious lucid self state, singing it to my unconscious subconscious parts, connecting with all aspects of my inner being. So just wanted to share that intention and healing journey trick, redirecting our intention. It really allows, because our brain is just energy, our body is just energy, and the things creating our aspects of unfolding life experience are just energetic pathways. And so when we plant energetic seeds through our intention and attention, we can actually shift the wiring of our brain. And if there's a memory coming up in connection to a song, creating a new memory with the song and refusing to go back to the old memory and kind of going through that loop again and again where you're ingraining this new memory, releasing the old memory, it can help to actually rewire the brain. So now when I listen to the song, it's no longer affiliated with this person who's totally in another realm of existence, not in my life in any capacity. And it helps to redirect that energy towards my own inner being, and we get to heal deeper than ever before. And it's a love song to my parts of consciousness. So even if you don't enjoy my singing, at least take away that little healing journey insight. And thank you for being here. Thanks for sharing the healing journey of life with us. We appreciate you. So without further ado, I'm going to sing this song. Hopefully it goes okay, because I just learned it like 5 minutes ago. 10 minutes ago. I guess I've been talking for 5.
I'll go to the face.
Oh, that's so off. I think we switched. It's only been like a couple minutes since we paused the video, and I think we switched. That's funny. Sorry about that, guys. We'll just try this again. We'll just jump right into the musical part. When I look into your eyes, it's like watching the night sky or a beautiful sunrise. There's so much they hold, just like the moon stars. I see that you've come so far to be right where you are. How old is your soul? I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love, still looking up.
your space to do some navigating. I'll be here patiently waiting to see what you find. 'Cause even the stars, they burn. Some even fall to the earth. Yeah, we got a lot to learn. God knows we're worth it. I won't give up. And I don't wanna be someone who walks away so easily. I'm here to stay and make the difference that I can make. A difference to a lot they got. A difference to a lot to teach us how to use the tools and get there. We got a lot at stake. And in the end, you're still my friend. At least we didn't intend for us to break. We didn't break, we didn't burn. Oh, this is the new chord. Ooh, 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 this is the new one. We learned a brand new one. That never happens. This thing's auto-scrolling way too quickly. Reach. We had to learn how to bend. That doesn't sound right. Oh, it's right here. There you go. Good job, fingers. You can do it. We had to learn how to bend without the world caving in. I had to learn what I've got and what I'm not and who I am. I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. Giving you all my love, still looking up, still looking up. I won't give up on us. God knows I'm tough enough. Oh, man. That little line hit all the feels. Ooh, Nelly Bagapaji. Woo! Feel that in my gut. Like, it's the sound the sensation makes. God knows I'm tough enough. We got a lot to learn. God knows we're worth it. I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love, still looking up. I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love, parts of consciousness. I'm still looking up to the beautiful future that awaits us. One day that song will be a little bit more muscle memory. We just learned it, but I'm proud of us for going all the way through. The perfectionistic and tendencies before would have stopped us.
And the enjoyment of playing would have been depleted because of the internal self-judgment. And we caught ourselves when that started to come up. We're like, we're recording this and we're planning to share it with the world. It has to be perfect. And then I'm like, but bro, it's a healing journey channel. It's not a musician channel. Like, we're not here to be like a super magical, perfect musician. We're here to share the authentic healing journey of our life. And that shift of intention and attention allowed us to embrace the process for what it is, which is a moment of personal power reclamation. I'm reclaiming my power right now. I'm using my voice when my body really just wants to stay quiet and not speak and not sing. I'm singing a song that used to hold so many implicit projections and internal implicit sensations from experiences from years and years ago, and it would completely take me away from the present moment. And here we are singing it to be more in the moment, in the present. And we're here singing a love song to our parts of consciousness, where just a couple years ago, we were not on good terms. Like at all. Like there was a whole lot of not love going on. You know, like we were trying and we wanted to, but it was a very, yeah. So to be here, reclaiming our power, sharing our authenticity, because that's part of our power. Like when we feel the need to filter ourselves, we reduce ourselves. We don't embody our entirety, and we jeopardize the peace, joy, and fulfillment that we are innately worthy of experiencing. I'm not here to be perfect. And it's taken me a while to admit that, because even like through the past couple years, the normal part of consciousness, who didn't really know about the other parts, whereas the other parts kind of knew about each other a little bit, normal part had this very perfectionistic mindset of, I have to look like this in order to show myself. I have to look like this in order to be seen. I have to look like this in order to accept who I am. And the truth is, nobody's perfect. Not by dualistic linear type standards. And yet, simultaneously, we're all perfect because we're perfect just as we are. The miracle of whoever we happen to be is miraculous and perfect. And so our conception of perfect is an illusion. And simultaneously, we're all already perfect as we are. Like, that's pretty neat, huh? There's a lot of liberation in that. There's a lot of hope. There's a lot of healing. So, here, I was singing and playing. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to stop and like delete this recording. Like nobody can ever see this. Like, oh my gosh, I made a mistake. And I caught myself. And I said, if I agree with that message, I'm making that pathway stronger. But if I keep singing and I share it anyway, and I decide that being perfect is not why I'm here, and I decide that my channel isn't about having perfection on display, then I reroute that neural pathway and I suffer less because I'm not judging myself for being innately who I am. And who I am is someone who enjoys music, but who's not like a super advanced musician. Like, it's always been a hobby. It's never been like, I'm going to be in lessons full time for years and like super master this thing. Like, that was never the thing. And that's fine. That's allowed. Like, we're allowed to be who we are. And we don't have to be perfect to be worthy of being seen. And we don't have to be perfect to be worthy of sharing ourselves. That's part of the illusion. And we're allowed to break that illusion and just shatter it in love. So, thanks for sticking around if you're still watching this video. Yeah, and I finished playing. I could feel that need. I think I even started to. Like, I could feel the need to, like, apologize and explain myself. Like, I'm sorry if I broke your eardrums. This isn't perfect yet, but I hope to get more perfect as time goes on. No. I'm here enjoying myself. I'm expressing myself, and I'm sharing that. And people don't have to like it. They can just click to another video if they don't like it. There's no need to click the thumbs down button. We can just move on in love. Right? We can just embrace the moments that feel good. And it feels good to play and not judge myself. And hopefully, it feels good for you to watch this. If not, you don't have to watch this. You know, like we have that free will power to choose the experiences that we're, you know, creating for ourselves. You know, in some moments at least, right? So yeah, singing to our parts, transforming the stories, rerouting our neural pathways, just a whole lot of magic going on here. So thanks for joining us. I love you. Thanks for being who you authentically are. You're perfect as you are. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. You're just a beautiful, miraculous creature expressing yourself through your existence. And I find awe and wonder in you. Have a beautiful and blessed day, so friends.